Galloway Sport, Patrick Galloway joins me again. Now, Pat, the Australian women's cricket team has had a win.
They have a good win, Kirsten. There's only 9 days to go until the World T20 starts in Australia, and the Aussies were taking on India in the Tri-Series final, a key warm-up tournament, and they got a win. They beat India by 11 runs today in the 2020 match. A 2020 game, it's over pretty quickly. Australia didn't perform exceptionally well with the bat. They won the toss and decided to bat. That's Alyssa Healy. She went out for 4. Ashley Gardner followed for 26. Meg Lanning was another one to score low. Elise Perry out for 1. So the Aussies struggled. They ended up with 6 for 155, a competitive total in a T20 game. This was an interesting incident. The fielder from India, Shikha Pandey, went to throw down the stumps. Meg Lanning was out of her ground. It looked like she was gone for all money, but the ball actually hit a microphone cable just in front of the stumps, diverted in the other direction and didn't hit the wicket, so Meg Lanning batted on. In reply, India looked good at some stages, but they were eventually bowled out for 144. Annabelle Sutherland, she's the daughter of the former CEO of Cricket Australia, James Sutherland. She took her first international wicket, so good news for her in that performance from Australia. She also took a key catch at the end of the match. India all out for 144. A big win for Australia. As I say, 9 days to the World T20. Here's the Aussie captain, Meg Lanning.
This tournament's been great preparation for us against 2 of the best teams in the world, and we feel like we've been really put under the pump, which I think is only a good thing for what's to come.
So that was Meg Lanning there. And also news just in, Kirsten, Glenn Maxwell, the Aussie male cricketer, of course, he's just pulled out of the tour of South Africa because he has to undergo arm surgery. So Darcy Short comes into the squad for him. So Glenn Maxwell out of the tour of South Africa.
OK, now what's the latest with Rugby Union's next broadcast deal? It's
been the talk of the town over the last month or so. Rugby Australia currently has a deal with Foxtel, but they're going to put their broadcast deal out for tender. The Super W tournament was launched today. We've got a number of teams competing in a 5-week competition. That's starting on Friday night. But Raylene Castle, the CEO of Rugby Australia, was asked for the latest on this broadcast deal. As I say, there is some doubt as to whether rugby will stay with Foxtel. Here's Raylene Castle.
We've put together what we believe is the strongest package of rights and aligned package of rights that we've ever been able to do with a whole of rugby solution. That's attracted some real interest from the market, and we're looking to have tender documents out by the end of the week, and that will be a month-long process to allow those bidders to come forward, make sure they've got time to consider the offering that we've got, and step forward with their best offers.
Now the Matildas are preparing for a very important match.
They play China tomorrow night, Kirsten, in a big game. It's the last match of their current Olympic qualification series. The good news is they've been performing incredibly well in this series. The Matildas racking up some big scores. They beat Chinese Taipei 7-0. They beat Thailand 6-0. This is the pictures from the Thailand game the other night. As I mentioned, they play China tomorrow night. Now, the reason Australia really need to avoid defeat is so that they can finish on top of this Olympic qualification group and then go through to the home and away qualifier and avoid the Korea Republic. They'll play Vietnam if they avoid defeat. Sports reporter Danny Antilli filed this report.
The Matildas progressed to the next round of the Olympics after easily beating Thailand 6-0. They're now preparing for a blockbuster clash against China, who are unbeaten, with the winner to top Group B. A win or draw will be enough to secure top spot for the Matildas.
It's important that we play at the highest level, going in and playing as if we're playing at the Olympics already, even though this is the qualifications for it.
Chloe Lagazzo is approaching 50 international caps. This will be her second Olympics should Australia qualify. Chelsea superstar Sam Kerr has been limited to the bench due to a quad injury. It's uncertain whether she'll play a full game tomorrow.
I don't know. I'd love to be able to tell you that, but she's good. You know, everyone plays their role in the team, and she's just doing what she does as the captain and inspiring all of us to be the best that we can be.
The side that finishes first in the group will face Vietnam in the 2-legged home and away playoff for the Tokyo Games. The second place side will face Korea Republic. The Matildas are ranked 7th in the world. China is 15th.
Hope they can do it. Now, a surfer has been injured at the big wave surfing contest in Portugal.
He's okay, thankfully, Kirsten. Alex Botelho, a Portuguese surfer, was injured. Now, these big waves, as you can see on screen now, are taking place in Portugal, a big wave contest in Nazaré. There was an incident with the jet ski. So as you can see what happens, some of the surfers, they go out and get towed into waves. Now, he wasn't moving after there was an incident with the jet ski on one of these big waves at this Nazaré break. He had to be rushed to the shore, and World Surf League officials attended to him. So Alex Botelho, the Portuguese surfer, is okay. Thankfully, he's conscious in hospital, but an incident there took place last night. It's a big wave tour. These are some pictures of some of the winners. It's just remarkable footage. Look how brave these people are. A few winners. It's the first time it's been on the World Surf League tour. I know it's pretty serious stuff, Kirsten. Thankfully, Alex Botelho is okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Incredible to watch, though.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks, Pat. Let's check the